Hey, in this video, I am with Carolina from Mexico, who moved to the UK 8 years ago, is now a professional property investor, has got 2 property deals, and has raised over £300,000. If you're new to the channel, smash that subscribe button, hit the like button, and stay tuned for more of my videos. Carolina, hey, you know, it's great. Thanks for coming down today.
Thank you so much.
I always love to hang out with you and catch up because you've got it all going on, right? You know, you're a mum, you're a wife, you work, you're raising money, you're doing deals. So look, you are from where?
So I'm from Mexico originally, yes. I feel very, very proud. Still miss my son in Mexico, but I'm very happy to be here in the UK as well. So I managed to create a nice life here with my family.
Wow.
So my husband is English, half English, half Greek.
Did you meet in Mexico or did you meet in England?
Actually, we met in Italy.
In Italy, right, okay.
We met inside of the Colosseum in 2010, so 11 years ago, so more than that now. Crazy. So it's been a roller coaster. It was a nice experience to live abroad now, to start my family here. So I have a little girl as well, 4 years old.
Oh. And what's her name?
Isabella.
Isabella, 4, right? It's when they become a bit of a princess. My daughter's, well, one of my daughters is 5, and you know, she's lovely, but she's starting to backchat now.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, my one is already corrected my English. And telling me off, exactly. So yeah, no, mommy, you didn't say it like that. Okay.
Great. Well, look, you know, you're now in the UK. You know, great to have you in this wonderful country as well. Why did you decide that you wanted to become a professional property investor? Where was you at when you made that decision? What was going on with your life?
Well, I have had this idea for a long time, actually. A family in Mexico as well on some property, and I always thought I was gonna increase that portfolio when I was over there. Obviously moving here, that dream just flew away, and I would just become trying to start from zero. I have a business administration degree actually back in Mexico, and I came here and I have to start from nowhere. So I start in customer service, I started trying to do office jobs, which was what I was used to. I used to work in Chamber of Commerce back at home. So trying to start here from the very beginning.
And could you speak English when you first came in? Okay, so you do speak English. Okay.
I studied in Mexico. Well, not as good as you can see, but yeah. So yeah, no. So yeah, I was speaking fully English, so that was good. But at the same time, it was still a challenge. Listen, it was still a challenge to find the, you know, like the career that I wanted to find. At the moment, I'm working in HR for my same company, so I managed to progress in the company that I started with. I was very lucky because the company is really nice. And I managed to have good opportunities there. But when COVID started, and I could see my position was threatened, and I could see a lot of cuts and a lot of redundancies, and I thought, well, I didn't have this back at home because I wanted to do my own, you know, my own company. I wanted to be my own boss.
You'd say you've always had that entrepreneurship inside of you, wanting to be your own boss, make your own decisions.
Yeah, so that's what happened to me in Mexico. So I had my job, but at the same time, because I studied business administration, I wanted to put in practice everything that I was learning. And I thought how amazing it would be that everything that I read in the books, I can see it materialize in a business. So my family actually have like a chicken. They sort of like butchers, but in Mexico we call it like only for the chicken management. So they were doing like catering companies, restaurants, all this stuff. And I thought I could use something like that where they could be my main providers. And I started like a chicken shop. But it was amazing because that chicken shop is the one who bought me my first car. He bought me my trip around Europe, which is what I have with my husband. So a lot of people told me I was crazy. Oh, how are you gonna do that? You have your daily job, you have this, you have that. I started as weekends. So it was hard because I was working Monday to Friday in a business, Saturdays in my business. It was like very hard.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because there's a lot of other, you know, guys and also women out there going to be tuning into this. That, you know, they're married, they've got kids, they've got jobs, they've got businesses, but actually you can become your own business owner, your own entrepreneur. So that led you to making the decision to become a professional property investor here in the UK. How did you meet me and Jay?
Well, I met Jay, we went to the same gym.
Okay, great.
So I was actually talking to this dream to a lot of people and a lot of friends, and I knew his personal trainer, Jimena. And then Jimena talked to my other friend, Carolina, and we were saying about the boot camp, and it would be nice to be together and everything. And I thought, this is what I really want to do. So, you know, I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is. I want to get there, I need to invest in there. So I decided to join the boot camp.
Yeah, so you came and spent 3 days with us at what we call the Property Millionaire Boot Camp, which is one of our 3-day advanced training programs. Did that boot camp, light that spark in you? You know, what was your experience?
Yeah, so I thought, like, how can I do this if I don't have any money? But it was great because I believe in this. I have guidance with you, so I just became obsessed with this. So I just wanted to learn everything about it. I was reading a lot. I was listening to your podcast. I managed to learn everything that I needed in order to get someone else excited like me. So I went to family and I went to everyone around me and thinking, like, we can do this, we can do this.
So just your pure excitement and enthusiasm, and it's a great place to start going out to friends and family members. So you literally went out to your friends, family members or family and started to tell them what you did, right?
So it was crazy. So first of all, my husband supported me really, really nicely. So when I said to him, look, we can do this, we can take an equity out of our house, we can start this, let's be our first investors. I mean, I know I can be out there, but now that I can go to other people and say, this is working, I believe so hard in this, I put my own money in it, and everyone was like, are you gonna put it in your house? Yes, I am, because I believe this can happen for me. So I was my first investor, which I thought it was really worth it because I managed me to put in the spot for day one. From day one, I was looking for deals, I was doing offerings, I was like, so it was really good. Like, we were doing like 10 deal analysis per week or something crazy, doing offers, and it was amazing. It's a roller coaster. So there's not all the things that I have done, starting from you saying to me on the bootcamp, Millionaire, do a live. Do you want to do this? You want to do a live?
Right. So really, you just followed the process.
Exactly.
Deal analysis, viewings, build relationships, release cash from your equity. And have you gone out to other friends and family now? So you've raised more money, 300 grand now.
So 300 grand so far. So
when you started to use other people's money and you knew you could do this, was there a transformation? Was there a shift in your mindset? And how did you feel when you got that first investor over the line?
Well, it was a big feeling because I remember having my cards the first time, and my husband did all the cards and everything. He's the tech guy. He did our website. He has done everything like that, logo, everything. And he gave the presentation cards. This is Carolina Pool director. And I thought, oh, this is director. You shouldn't have put that in there. And he was like, you're the director, Carolina. Like, you're the face of this company. You are the limited company. And I was like, well, yeah, but I was feeling a little bit like, oh. And then suddenly I'm doing my first deal and I'm talking about to people, and I realize when I'm talking to people and they have those questions or those objections or those worries or those, about risk, and I can overcome all of that, I've realized, yes, I am. Yes, I am the director. Yes, I'm creating this. This is my company. This is what I have achieved so far. This is the numbers I can show you. This works if we follow these steps. So,
it's just lovely to see that transformation from when I first met you at the boot camp to where you are now, having done one deal, your second one's going through, raised 300 grand, you're feeling confident, you're moving towards a big vision for you, your husband, and Isabella, and you're just cooking on gas. So a quick fire round. I'm going to ask you a few quick questions, so you've got less than 30 seconds to answer each one, okay? First question, what would you say has been your biggest challenge since becoming a property investor?
the biggest challenge, I think, for me is being to overcome the fears of talking to people over the phone, to agents. I prefer to do like first face-to-face. So I have a lot of things, obviously thinking I'm a foreigner, having an accent, people will be like, so you're saying you're an investor? So you're saying you're, and I'm like, yes I am. So trying to get into that point when I managed to break through, like the first person and get to the person who can make the decisions, who get to the person that I can negotiate with, that was the best.
You know how to do that.
Yes.
Probably like you do riding a car or driving a bike,
Yes,
yeah? Or no, driving a car or riding a bike. Okay, that's great. What was, if you could say one thing, what would be your biggest light bulb moment since being on this journey, where it was like, oh my goodness, the penny dropped?
I think it was more like being constant and organization. So basically both deals that I have, it was rejections first of all. So they were rejected, they said no, okay. And then I just keep them there on my mind. And I was just looking for other deals, but when I went into, okay, this is still in the market, so I'm gonna give a follow-up call. And I called them and said, my offer still stands and this, and I got it like that. And I thought, oh my God, it was a rejection. And I thought, I couldn't just say like, oh, that's it, delete it from my database, forget about it. But that's what actually gave me the deal. Right. So, and the same with the second one, I got a rejection. They even sent me, I thought it was ridiculous, they sent me a letter to my house saying rejected, and I thought, I already know that on the phone, why you have to send me a letter? and then like two or 3 days later, they call me and they say, well, yeah, the vendor is thinking about it.
So the lesson in that is go for no.
The reason for that, I think, is to be organized, don't give up. Say the offer even if you think it's going to be rejected, because I'm talking with a lot of people today, they say, oh, I haven't even put the offer because I know it's going to be rejected. No, you already have it. You don't have the deal now. If you put the offer there, why are you going to lose?
You're going to lose, yeah, just put the deal in. Okay, good. Explain a moment or a situation where you got just so excited about what you were doing, and then something happened. What was that moment where you were just like, oh my goodness, this is really happening?
I think that would be after the boot camp, even though I was just like maybe I was starting it. I arrived home. My husband came from home very late, and I can just feel my brain was like all the ideas coming through, and I was like, give me a property, look, find one. And I was doing for him the calculations of how much would that property be, if it's an HMO, and I was doing everything. And I said, we stay up, I think until 5 in the morning, just talking about all this and how I said it, how life could change and how we can do it.
So is that moment of realization that you could actually do this?
In that moment, I said to him, this is the beginning of our new life.
Wow. You know what, it's a beautiful, beautiful story. And you know, you've got to take full credit for that. And I know there's just so many more years ahead of you, and you're going to get so many deals. So that anyone tuning into this now, men and certainly women, you know, other women that have moved here from other countries that may be thinking the language is an issue, the mindset's an issue, what would be your message out to those types of people?
I would say, if you can believe it, you can do it. That's the main thing. Like, if you are really willing to make the effort and make the work, you will be able to do it. But it's very important to find the help that you need. So we're not an island, and I think you are part of this community. So find and put yourself around people that will help you to get where you are. So we're gonna have always people who said, you cannot do this, this is crazy, it doesn't work, the market is horrible, we just left COVID, you're just like there's always gonna have, exactly, so we always gonna have those people around us, and when it's people that you care about, it's difficult to ignore, but as long as you know you are getting yourself educated, you know, and you're ready to do the hard work, you will get there.
Amazing. Well, you know what, it's been brilliant having you on the show today. A huge inspiration to not only men, but also other women out there that have got families, husbands, you know, full-time jobs. And it just goes to show that if we can do it, they can definitely do it as well. So I think let's do a catch-up show in maybe 6 or 12 months, see where you're at. Keep up the good work. Thanks for being a great mentee, student, a good friend. We love having you part of the community, and we'll see you again very soon. Yes, get in there, girl. So there we have it. Carolina, what a journey, what a story, what a great result. Hey, if you're new to this channel, hit subscribe, hit that like button to help the algorithm kick in. Feel free to leave a question or comment below, and stay tuned for more great videos on property, business and wealth.